Simplify n plus 5 over 3n plus 15 times 3n plus 9 over 6n plus 54 and find its domain. So first off, to simplify, we have two fractions multiplied by each other. So what we can do is just multiply their numerators and multiply their denominators. But first off, we can factor each numerator and denominator, which will make the simplifying a little bit easier. So n plus 5, we can't factor out anything from that. But 3n plus 15, you can see both these terms have a common factor of 3. And so we can factor that out, and we'll be left with n plus 5. Over here, we have 3n plus 9. Both these terms have a common factor of 3, so we divide both terms by 3 and factor out the 3. And 6n plus 54 can be factored into 6 times n plus 9. Both of them have a common factor of 6. So now you can see we have things we can cancel and simplify. We have n plus 5 over n plus 5. Those cancel out. We have 3 over 6 here, which we can cancel out to be 1 over 2. Cancel out a common factor of 3. So what we're left with is 1 over 3 times n plus 3 over 2 times n plus 9. And so now we can multiply the numerators to get n plus 3, multiply the denominators to get 3 times 2 is 6 times n plus 9. That can be your final answer, or you could use a distributive property to get in the denominator 6 times n, or 6n, and 6 times 9, which is 54. And so either of these answers are good. And so to find the domain of this original expression here, we set each of these denominators equal to 0 and solve for n. So here I have 3n plus 15 equals 0. 3n is equal to negative 15, subtract 15 from both sides, right? And then divide both sides by 3, which gives me n is negative 5. That tells me that negative 5 is not in the domain of this expression. And here, 6n plus 54 equals 0. Again, solve for n. Similar ideal, I get n equals negative 9. So our domain is all real numbers except for negative 5 and negative 9.